Welcome in once again, guys. We're here to feed that Yu-Gi-Oh cardboard addiction, guys. You guys already know. Guys, we have Iron Thunder from Phantom Nightmare, a card that everyone forgot about. I actually saw this, I think it was in someone's side deck, like probably for going first. I was like, wow, that's pretty interesting. Again, when a spell, trap card, or monster effect is activated on the field, pay half your life points. That's kind of steep. Then negate the activation, and if you do destroy that card, it is a counter trap, so broken. And then destroy any other cards in the same column the destroyed card was in that are in the monster zones or spell and trap zones. So again, if you put this in the link wherever your opponent has like a link monster, or if you have a link, then they need to use the other extra deck zone. So you set it right there. You're gonna get rid of that whole line, guys. That's pretty important, pretty powerful. And then you also get to negate the card all as a counter trap, secret rare. Again, you know what I mean? This card was what? You go to the yearly, used to be 4 bones. Always been money though, since release. Money in the sense, 4, 450s, 5s. It's never been like 2, 3s, 1, so it's always maintained some type of value per se. But as a secret rare from Phantom Nightmare, of course, we never know now. Rarity 4, what is it going to reprint in the modern side of things? We just don't know anymore. I mean, if Wallace is coming, that came just in Rhoda, you never know with these cards anymore. Maze of Master, maybe? You just never know, right? So again, but people don't care. They need it now. The card is spiking up. It says to 9 bones here. The previous high was 971s. So if you wake up and you see this card above 971s, it's a wrap. New all-time high. Price discovery mode. It'll probably go at least to 15 bones as a secret rare. So again, don't sleep on it. 22 listings only. You have a couple of one-ofs here, 840. And then it quickly goes to 9s. And then double digits. 3 pages only. Guys, again, you can see this card spiking up in value here. Retesting the previous highs. Don't be that guy coming in paying 15 to 20s for this card as a possibility. I saw it in the extra deck going first. This card is broken. It's like having a judgment in essence. I mean, you do pay, half your life points. So it's broken. And again, a judgment without the summoning part, obviously, but just broken, man. It's broken. It is. Iron Thunder, pretty unique card, counter trap, that people are not looking at probably. One to keep in mind, man. Then we have Red Eyes Dark Dragoon from Brothers of Legend. Guys, every time I see this card, clean this up, Janitor Style. We were talking about this card last night on the live stream. By the way, congrats to the winner. He reached out. I'm going to be sending him his box. He's going to be super stoked. That's it. That's why you guys got to subscribe. We're always giving away stuff on the channel, so stay tuned for our next giveaway. Consistently giving back to the community. Appreciate we got like to 90 people live. Saki swung by for like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours. It was just amazing, man. It was a great stream. So if you made it, I appreciate it. If you didn't, you can still catch it if you really want to watch. It was just last night. It's still fresh off the press, just like the channel. But it was super fun. Guys, we have Red Eyes Dark Dragoon again. Here, this card, it says 90s. You're buying the lows, man. You're buying the lows. If I'd be a heavy stonker, man, 15 listings, 90, 91s, 92s for a Starlight Rare Dragoon. Shit. I mean, this card used to be 2 hundos. And right now you're getting over 50% half off discount here. You do see the volume spikes coming in. Shout out to Andrew. He's probably heavy stonking here, member of the channel. He sent me, man, if you where is it, man? He sent me a binder full. That reaction was insane. A binder full of crystal sharks, man. That was super fun, man. It was totally unexpected. We have now a collection of crystal sharks here. Right here. Look at it. Oh man, shout out to Andrew. That's my guy, man. It was unexpected. And I love stuff like that. Surprises, unexpected things, people joking around in that sense. I love it, man. So I appreciate it. Have fun. But don't be Billy Bob. Don't be buying crystal shark. Hey, you never know, man. I have a collection now, Know what I mean? But guys, Dragoon, I think it's a pretty easy investment, guys. I love it. I mean, I don't heavy stock for the most part, but I understand. I mean, this card is iconic. It's true max rarity form right here. Starlights, and don't sleep on Starlights, man. You never know. After quarter century secret rares are gone, the high end is the high end, and these cards might spike up strong. Don't sleep on a card like this. Another one is Pot of Desires. Ultimate rare was 1750s forever. I always told you guys to buy this card. It went up to 24s, but right now it's around 2350. But these are just a couple of one-offs. Quickly goes to 27s. And then at the bottom of the page is 40 bones. 2 pages only, 15 listings. Guys, do not sleep on this card. Please do not sleep on this ultimate rare. It's a pot card. I think it got unlocked on the ban list, I think. So again, not this previous ban list, but a couple of ban lists ago. So guys, this is a pot card, pot of desires. We get it. There's a quarter century probably around these prices, but come on now. OTs are OTs, OG OTs from OTS Tournament Pack 11. I get it. This is not the most beautiful ultimate rare I've ever seen, but at the same time, it is an ultimate rare that you definitely want to keep on your radar. Again, if you're into that mid-level investing right there, a little bit over 20 a pop, not bad to come in and get exposure to this card at least as an investment. Then we have a quarter century secret rare, Stardust Dragon. Guys, people forget about this card. Guys, please don't undermine the potential of matching rarities. Look how strong this chart has been. The card was 5 bones, went up to 7s, and now it's been consolidating here with a massive volume spike. Guys, this is what a chart. That's why it's easy to make money with Yu-Gi-Oh. Literally, like, because the signs are there. It's just people don't know how to interpret this data. They don't know how to interpret this information or these charts. But the chart is holding this level so strong as it consolidates. Man, this is going to be double digits soon. Again, you do have the walls, you know, but don't take these walls for granted. Please, you could be up easily 30 to 35% on these. I would not be surprised to see this card one day at double digits. I would not, man. As Bonanza continues to dry up, people get their quarter century secrets. They get their Edison decks blinged out. They're going to be like, oh, man, but I need that Stardust, though. They're going to come back. You know, of course, this card always has the potential to get the alternate art as a quarter century. Rarity 4, maybe. I mean, we'll see. Maybe as a in the boomer section. So always keep that in mind. But if it doesn't, man, this could easily be 10s down the line as it continues to consolidate strong above that $6 to $7 level. We have Super Poly again. Another Starlight rare. Guys, this card used to be 155s and now it went down to 99, essentially a hundies, and here we are, 10 listings only. That's how scarce this card is. You see a couple of one-ofs, play sets at, excuse me, guys, around 105s. And then eventually at the bottom of the page, 250s, 1 page only, 10 listings. By the way, I'm sorry, I'm still under the weather, man. These codes, I don't like these when they last so long. Man, it's just like day after day after day, you know, but here we are pushing through. If you can appreciate that, make sure you subscribe. I would gladly appreciate that. Again, guys, Starlight Rare, max rarity. Extremely scarce from Battles of Legend, Crystal Revenge. Not getting another quarter century unless we get alternate art, Super Poly. How do you make an alternate art of this card? But guys, the whole point is great investment, great card to pick up if you're heavy stonking. Not bad at all. Then we have Big Welcome Labyrinth. Guys, this ultimate rare, don't sleep on it. You have $5 Prismatic Secrets, that's great. You're on a budget. You know, instead of getting one of these, you get a place of the Prismatics. I understand. But at the same time, you see the volume coming in, guys. You know, volume coming in, it says we were at 650s, went down to 1250s. Volume came in and pushed it back up to 16s, guys. So this is a sign. Look at that. Massive volume spike. The highest volume candle in the last, like, 8 months. These are the signs. It's not my opinion. It's not what I think. It's not speculation. It's the signs based on volume, on the charts. Men lie, women lie. The charts don't lie. Based on data, on evidence, on facts, supply and demand, fundamental economics, you know, on stats, numbers, math, you name it, here it is. When you see massive volume spikes here near all-time lows, that's why it's back to 16s. This card could easily be 25s in the short term and then beyond after that. 18 listings here, but we haven't cleaned it up. Look at that. Cleaned this up janitor style. 16 listings. Don't sleep on this, man. Again, Lab, don't sleep on the decor. You come in, this is max rarity. This card used to be 40 to 50s. I wouldn't be surprised if it goes at least back up to 30s, giving you that 2x, mid-30s. It's in the cards, guys. So if you're looking for, you know, a clean ultimate rare, something to buy, this is it right here. Great card to get exposure to. Then we have Solem Strike. Again, we've been talking about this card every once in a while. Used to be 7s, went up to 18s. And right now, here we are. 12 listings only, 2 pages, guys. Don't sleep on this one. A couple of 1-ofs and 2-ofs, and then we're at 21s and beyond. 30s at the bottom of the page. Don't let this be the next Solem Judgment. Don't do that. Don't let this be when we were talking about this card at 16s, 17s, and now it's 33s. Again, guys, you want to make sure you're here before the 2X. Before this card is 35 to 40s. Potential is there. Don't sleep on Solem Strikes. A card that I would be buying if I would like quarter centuries or maybe even as an investment. You know, then we do have Solem Judgment. Again, I wanted to show you guys that the quarter century is still hovering in the low to mid 30s. So again, there's no way that this quarter century should be anywhere near the OT's price. So guys, this is next. This is next. This one spiked up from the teens into the 30s. Then the OT is going to spike from into the 40s into triple digits, most likely. The potential's there. Yeah, you have supply coming in, but quickly goes to 57s at the bottom of the page. 3 pages only, 21 listings. This is next. There's no way I would prefer owning 3 of these at 33s instead of 3 of these at 43s. No way. No way, no how. I get it. This is not the most beautiful OT. I understand, but any day, look at that. I would always prefer OTs, but again, that's just me. That's just preference. Some people are the other way around, and that's fine. But value-wise, man, look at that. 28 listings. This one is more scarce at 21 listings right here. So this is the next play right here. Don't miss out. I'd be buying this card right now. In the 40s, free money down the line. Dark Magicians. Told you guys at around 10s to get this card, bumping up to says 1350s. But here's really 12 bones with the massive wall of China. 33 listings, but again, don't take these walls for granted. If you're a DM collector, DMG, you've always wanted this card. I personally think it's coming a Rarity 4. That's just me, but I believe it could be at least 15 bones before then and beyond. So, after this wall, there's a lot of 1-ofs, man, so don't get it twisted. This card is starting to spike up. Pretty soon it's going to be up 5 bones since we said to buy it. It's still at 12, still good into that wall of China because it could be 20 bones before the gap zone is over. Definitely one to consider getting exposure to because it didn't come in Rarity collection. So there you go. We have man. Infinite Impermanence Secret Rare. Look at that. Card is 7 bones, spiked up recently to almost $13. But now it's retracing back down to the mean at around 11s and some change. Again, don't let this be 15s and beyond. For a Secret Rare, Infinite Impermanence, the hype around this card is always there. Is the staples, the staple of staples. And again, until it gets reprinted in the next structure deck, the Blue Eye structure deck, it'll still come as a common. So I believe, holographic versions will continue to retain value, and I believe that the common, the current common from the structure deck, the Fire Kings one, should probably feel the sell pressure the most. But these holos, man. This is where it's at, man, for this staple. We have Ground Xeno. This is an amazing investment, in my opinion. I just have a play set. I got exposure. Miscellaneous Source is coming in Rarity 4. Probably getting bumped up to 2. Next balance. You have to think ahead. Dinos probably get reprinted in the next Rarity collection as well. All these combinations, Pankratops to 3. Again, when you combine all these things, there's room for this card to really, really run. You can see here, as low as 4s and some change. I have a couple of 1-ofs. The walls are still 490s, essentially 5 bones. This card is a great investment, in my opinion, at 5 bones. We touched base on the 10s, but I don't think I talked about this card yesterday, if I'm not mistaken. So again, this card at around 5 bones is an amazing investment, one that people are overlooking, in my opinion. And as you can see here, is trying to, recover here, to curve out of the lows and go to higher prices. So please, if you're looking for a $5 card to invest into right now, Ground Xeno is the way, in my humble opinion. Great card to get exposure to. I have a play set, and I'm a happy camper. I don't plan on moving these nowhere near any price under, at least it has to be double digits at the very least. And the potential is there because this card only has 2 prints, man. Yeah, could it come in Rarity 4? It could too. So, something to keep in mind. But before it would get reprinted there, I think, this card is paving the way to become double digits, and then we'll take profits. And we have Forbidden Chalice. Card was 2/4 a pop. Volume came in, pushing it to a billy. You have a couple of 1-ofs and 2-ofs, but quickly goes to 2s and beyond. So if you need Forbidden Chalice, the card is going up in price as a clean super rare because it didn't come in Rarity 3. But again, we have Forbidden Lands in Rarity 2, I think it was. So honestly, I expected this one to be a Rarity 3, but it wasn't. So maybe Rarity 4, again, something to keep in mind. But in the meantime, during that gap zone, again, this card could easily be 3s, 4s, even 5s as super rares. This card is broken. It always cycles in and out of the meta. As a quick play, don't sleep on this card. Then we have Nightmare Apprentice. Guys, this is the roller coaster card. Always goes from 20s, low to mid 20s to 40s and back down. Look at that. Card was 23s, bumped up, it says to 30s, but it was in the mid 30s, almost 40s, and now making a new all-time low here at 21.27. It's crazy. Crazy. The closer it gets to 20, the better buy it becomes, and then same deal. Once it reaches 30s, 35, 40s, you can move them again. Make that 10, 15, 20 bucks a copy. Not bad at all. Nightmare Apprentice again. The card is iconic since it got reprinted. It's had multiple waves of buyouts, but here we are. We just don't know when this card is getting reprinted. So many reprints that's coming pretty soon. So definitely one to keep in mind. Then we have Deception of the Sinful Spoils. We were talking about this. Shout out to Millennium Bowlby TCG Chris. That is my guy. On the live stream, he was like, Jay, White 4 support coming. Should we be looking at this card? Should we be picking it up? What should we be doing? And again, we do have a couple of Amina cards that I want to touch base here. Let me just move these over here right now because we're talking about Deception. So again, we're going to talk a little bit about revolving around that engine. A little bit about White Forest, a little bit about Amina. So again, Deceptions, all-time lows. Falling Knife mode, what I told Chris and I would tell the community is that if you can get these at around 25s, you pick them up. You pick them up. Why? Because they didn't get hit on the list, probably intentionally, because White Forest plays with this engine. So again, White Forest getting support now next month in Supreme Darkness. So again, if there was ever a time around 25s, great pickup for the secret rare. It could definitely go back up to 40 to 50s just off hype. Just off hype. So the potential is there at these prices. Again, we tell you to buy, when it's convenient to buy. We told you at 62, 63s to sell this card. And now the card is in the 20s and we're telling you to buy again. You just play the game, man. You play the game, and you sell high, buy low, and live with the results. Again, we have Amina Mood Cielago, quarter century secret rare. Card was 63s recently, now getting destroyed. Back down to 43s, 24 listings here, 3 pages only. It does go towards 50s at the bottom of the page. But again, if you need this card, if you want the higher end, if you're a heavy stonker, definitely one to have, for you to be considering right now. Not bad at all, man. In the low 40s, great quarter century rare, secret rare to get exposure to. Then we have Amina Regina. This one is under 20s. Again, just continues to make all-time lows. So, again, if you want exposure at under 20, I don't think it's that bad. Again, for the quarter century secret rare, of course, Murcielago is the one that everyone uses. But Regina, I don't know if people play, maybe at least one of, just one to keep in mind. And look at it, same deal. Ultra rare here, super cheap, flattening out at basically $1 for a play set here, at around quarters actually. So you get 40s for $1. Not bad, just to get exposure. Just got a play set. You never know, man. You just never know. And then we have a Stellar of the White Forest. Card has been consolidating near 12 to 13s forever now. Just very volatile down here. Again, I believe it's a matter of time before this card spikes back up towards 20s. So again, if you can get any of these at under 15s, these are all deals. Again, with the White Forest hype, I believe this card has a lot of potential to go up in price. And then you have LZ, man. I always love talking about this card. Is near all-time lows, going down to almost 20 bones. But again, just a couple of one-ofs. The multiples are 25, still holding strong. So again, as this downtrend continues, you're seeing a little bit of consolidation, again, across the board. So this is what you want to buy, this card, before the support comes out. Then we have Dino Wrestler Pancratops. Just talked about the fact that it came back to 3. Yes, it spiked up. Card was $150. No one cared about it. Went up to 384s. But right now, yes, it's 2x from the lows. This card could easily be 5s and beyond, especially at 3s. Again, recently talked about this one, so not going too crazy, but just please keep this one in mind. Red Eyes Black, Full Metal Dragon, Rage of the Abyss, right here. Look at it. Starting the curvature, we talked about this card in the live stream last night and saying as an ultra rare, please don't forget about this card. Is starting the curvature into its parabolic move, guys. Look at this chart. When we draw here real quick, look at it. Look at it. You can clearly see it to start curving. You know what I mean? Like, you can see it, man. I mean, that's crazy. Like, you can literally see what's about to happen to this card. And this card was, what, 2 to 3s not too long ago. Right now, 5 bones across the board. Guys, 4 pages, 40 listings. Curvature into its parabolic move. Could easily be a double-digit ultra rare, especially with a Metamorph Red Eye support. Don't sleep on this card, please. Been telling you guys to pick this card up since it's been 3s, place effort 10s, and now is 5 bones with the potential to be 750s in the short term, and even double digits down the line. Then we have Maxi, guys. Again, this common. You know, I was gonna talk about it back here actually, but let's just talk about this one independently. The fact that this is the cheapest Maxi has been in years. Even commons were like double digits, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And this card was came out at 650s, went up to 775s, and now back down to under 6s. Massive walls of China. Again, that's the debate. The question, is Maxi coming in Rarity 4? Who knows? If there was ever a time for a quarter century for Tengu and this and that, at least a quarter century and a platinum secret, it's possible, guys. It's possible. I don't think it comes in the other rarities, but who knows? Even if it comes. So I understand people needing these for time, you know, for Tengu, I think it is. And just speculating if it comes off the list. I understand, but damn, this common, man, we need to see these 2 to 3s, make play set for 10s, man. But commons, $20 for a play set? Shit, man. Come on now. We have Metat Tronis. We talked about this card, I believe it was last week, telling you guys to buy it. You know, we talked about the fact that in Anaheim, you know, people were playing this left and right. And look, holding strong. Was a buck and some change, going to 318s, retrace back down to the Mina. You can see the spike, the re-spike here. Don't let this create another new all-time high. You see a couple of one-ups. Walls are still around 3 bones. If you need this card, you come in with $10, post-tax, get your play set, live to fight another day. 34 listings. Super rare from Legacy of Destruction. Who knows if and when it's getting a reprint. Definitely needed in the current meta. Even though you see these walls, don't take these prices for granted. We have Lingo. This is the super rare. Look at that. 31 cents, spiking up to 2/4 a pop. Retracing back down to the mean. But you see the walls here, the deals coming in. Just one listing. Again, with 946 copies, but at under a quarter. But after that, quickly doubles up to 40 cents. 59 listings. So again, you can get this card. Don't let it be 2/4 a pop and beyond. You come in and take advantage of this deal. Massive wall of China. That's good. Just get exposure to this card. You never know, man. You never know. Because again, volume, you see hundreds of copies being sold every 48 hours. So again, these walls are big today, but they can get gobbled up tomorrow. Same as Splash Mage, the common, continues his parabolic advance move with sales even at 233s. Of course, you have the walls of China here at Shekel still at around 88, 88 cents. But after that, it quickly goes to $1.65 and eventually 2 bones. So don't be that guy paying, 2 3s for a common down the line. You want to make sure you're early for this one before it continues this parabolic advance move. Then we have Link Decoder. Another one was a quarter, spiking up to 2/4. And here we are. We have a couple of deals, but don't let this be $1 one day. Don't do that. Don't let it be a bean, a bone, a billy, a buck. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't, all them bees, don't do that. You buy a Shekels right here. You take advantage of this ultra rare single print from Battles and Legend Monsters Revenge. Don't sleep on it. And we have Diab Bell, the original Sin Keeper. Continue spiking up in price. Guys, don't let this be 15s. Take advantage of these deals if you need this card. Again, is this played with White Force and Azamina? Who knows? You guys probably know. I don't. But the whole point is, card has been going up recently. Take advantage of these deals here. That one of single digits right there and then 10s, because then it quickly goes to 12s and beyond. One to keep on your radar. Then we have Sky Striker Ace Azalea. This card, again, was 24s, 25s, retracing back down to the 16s. Damn, what a retracement. Caught me by surprise. But again, if you need this card, if you're playing Sky Strikers, a lot of Sky Striker hype, I'd buy it right now, and then I'd sell. If it ever goes back up to 25s to revisit the previous highs, that's when I would sell this card. But for now, as a secret rare, if you're playing Sky Striker, it could be 20s and beyond. Once again, before, the potential reprint in Rarity Collection 4 or Maze of Master. Guys, don't forget, link in the description down below. Come over here at Discord. We're very, very close to 700 people. Appreciate each and every single one of you inside there. Follow us on X, and make sure you check out all our community resources over here. Link in the description down below. And guys, make sure you subscribe. Destroy that subscribe and like button. Again, as we continue to give back, guys, congrats to the community, to me, to everyone. We're at 7K. That looks clean right there. Just continuing to work, trying to get to 10, guys, and I'm really grateful. So, yes, continue to subscribe, to ring that bell, to like the video, because we will continue making giveaways on the channel. So stay tuned for our next giveaway. You definitely don't want to miss out. And none of this content is official financial advice. It's for entertainment purposes only. We have Divine Arsenal AA Zeus, Sky Thunder, 2-player starter set Ultra, was 12s, retracing back down to 11s. Again, I'd honestly pick the secret rares, that are similarly priced. But again, if you're on an extreme budget, every dollar matters. This is the cheapest version at 11s. You have the wall there. I believe this Ultra could be 15 bones before the gap zone is over. So definitely one to have on your radar. And look, honestly, I'd just pay the extra premium, the extra, like almost 20 bucks. Just get the ulti. This one should retain more value. Even if it gets reprinted in the Rarity collection. 29 listings, a lot of one-ofs. Then at the bottom of the page is mid-30s, 3 pages only. So again, definitely cards that I would be buying right now. Just always been meta relevant, just broken. And we have Cashtira Birth. Card was 287, spiked up to 6s. Now is retracing back down into the high 4s right here, around $5. So again, if you need this one, don't sleep on it. This one can easily be 750s and beyond. You don't want to be that guy paying a premium. In essence, you're paying a premium now compared to previous prices. But again, like I always say, this could be cheap compared to future prices. So definitely as a Prismatic secret rare, one to keep in mind. Then we have Low, the Prayers of the Voiceless Voice. Again, people buying the secrets for 15, 16, 17s. Nah, you come in here. If you need or want this card, just get the ultimate rare, guys, at around 20s. Just a clean $20 bill there. Of course, you have tax, but you guys get the gist of it. You come in here, if you can get these locally, maybe just a flat 20. Not bad. Again, a lot of one-ofs. And then it probably goes towards the mid-20s by the next page. 25 listings only. Again, you get the occasional Voices Voice top here and there, so you never know if these cards get rehyped. Especially this is the ultimate rare. So definitely one to keep in mind. Then we have Elemental Hero Absolute Zero, the quarter century secret. Again, Stratos already went to 50, 60, 70s crazy prices. I believe this one is next. So if you're into this type of rarity, high end, things of that nature for such an iconic Edison card at around the mid 30s, this is when you buy. Not at 70s. That's when you be selling to Billy Bob's. And if you can't afford this one, then you want to make sure you get its counterpart. Again, we're going to be talking about this card and many other platinum secrets next week. So make sure you tune in. Look at that V-shape recovering. You get the occasional deals, but all in all, this card is pushing 5s and probably beyond soon. So don't sleep on it. Same as Stratos. Again, just giving you guys a preview of next week's video. Again, Stratos, the quarter century, spiking up like crazy. So you come in and look, this thing is consolidating near the lows, about to spike up already. This was 2s and some change. And look at that, already 360s, quickly goes to 5 bones, guys. So again, please, again, you don't want to be that guy. Look at all these one-ofs, man. And then it's a $5 card. Crazy. Don't sleep on hero hype. Then we have Sosei Ryujet, a Ryuji Mitzvah. Man, I'm bad with names. Crossover Breakers, this Ultra, as it continues to get floored, to find a floor price, to consolidate sideways. This is one that I want to get exposure to. But again, it's still, a playset for 10 bones, not bad. But 60 listings. I really like ultra rares like these that people forget about, they don't pay attention to, and then a couple of months down the line, they come into the meta scene, even as Rogue, and then you get these spikes. So again, definitely one that I'm keeping on my radar to be buying soon. And then we have Fabled Lurie. We told you guys to get this around $6-7, because of the Fiendsmith engine. This is its max rarity, and look at that. Since then, spiking up like crazy. V-shape recovering here towards 9 bones. You have a couple of one-offs. Playsets here with shipping is essentially $10. as we guys told you, that it'll be double digits. 2 pages only, 13 listings for the max rarity lurries. Don't sleep on this, man. Could easily be a $15 card. One to definitely keep on your radar. And then a couple again, Speed Duel Battle City Finals. No one's paying attention to this set. Every printed Yu-Gi-Oh set has some type of value. Every single one. Maybe it's just 1 or 2 cards you should be focusing on, but every set has value, and it's our job to skim through these. Disclaimer: many of these or some of these may get reprinted in a rarity collection. Maybe Tribe as they double dip as a Platinum Secret in a quarter century, easy. Maxi maybe, as we were discussing earlier. Maybe Necro Valley again. So maybe even Breakthrough Skill in the nostalgic part. Same as the Gravekeepers and Azura Priest and all these guys. Keep in mind, disclaimer, that these cards may be getting reprints in rarity collection in the boomer section for the most part. So we have Azura Priest again. I think this is the one that is coming as a misprint. So a lot of people are, you know, hoping to get those misprints and things of that nature. Card with 6 bones, now 2 fitties. Again, I want one, man. Honestly, I won't lie, just one for my GOAT deck. And even if it comes as a Platinum Secret, I don't mind holding this one. I really like Prismatic Secret Rares, or maybe a second deck that I make, a Time Wizard deck or GOAT deck that needs this. But a iconic OG card, boomer card to keep in mind. We have King of the Swamp again, tier limit format. It was a very, very used. Even commons were pushing Billies, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So again, this card at 4 bones, going down to $1. Not bad. Shekels here around $1. Not bad. Again, unless it gets reprinted in Rarity 4, I believe this one will age very, very well as a Prismatic Secret Rare. Necro Valley. What an iconic card. This card probably looks very, very beautiful in person. I want to see this one. Yeah, around $5 is not bad. Thing is, honestly, I just can't see a way. I believe they've waited too long. We've been mentioning Necro Valley since Rarity Collection 2, and now we're going into Rarity Collection 4. They got to do this card right. This card needs to be at least quarter century and Platinum Secret. It'll probably be in the boomer section, but even PURs and all that would be nice, man, for this card. So just keep that in mind. But this Prismatic Secret Rare, beautiful, lovely. At 5 bones, not bad. Breakthrough Skill, same thing. Look at that, 765s, but going down into the 440s. Beautiful, beautiful card. Needed a reprint for Time Wizard formats, and here we are. Not bad to have this holographic, but again, same as Tribe Infecting, you know, same deal for us boomer players, Yu-Gi boomers, you know. Again, excuse me, guys, just beautiful, beautiful card. I'm gonna get one anyways, but I need to see this at $5 though. You know, this is too expensive. So again, it's nice to see all these boomer reprints in these beautiful rarities in this product. So definitely something to keep in mind. And lastly, we have Dark Magician Girl and Blue Eyes White Dragon. Again, these iconic collectibles. There's not a Dark Magician in here. Yeah, here it is. So again, these 3 cards, iconic. They look beautiful as Prismatic Secrets. They're around 6 bones for DMGs. Blue Eyes are around 6 bones. And Dark Magicians are around 7 bones. So again, these are around 6 or 7s. I'd wait at least for 5s. Again, these look beautiful. If you need to add these to your collection, you know, maybe you have a DM collection, Blue Eyes collection, or DMG. Regardless, these look marvelous. Again, beautiful artworks, beautiful prints, and beautiful rarity as well. So definitely ones as a collector. If you're a collector, you know, you want exposure to keep in mind. Guys, if you made it this far out into the video, you guys are straight MVPs. Guys, thank you so much for your time, for your support, and for your attention. Stay fresh.